Would you ever run away with me?
All right, what's up, boys and girls? Time to get this day started. It's time to go work out. Let's get it done. I was thinking two things. Maybe this will help you guys. First off, figure out if you're a morning person or an evening person. I tend to be most energetic in the mornings. I tend to be able to get my most critical tasks done early in the day, so that's why I usually work out. Whenever I've made these videos, I always edit early in the morning. I just tend to be able to get those tasks that require more, I guess, focus done early in the morning. I get inspired by getting up early, and some of you guys may not. You guys may not be morning people, and that's okay. But if you're more creative in the evening when you're relaxing, or you're able to get things done in the afternoon and the evening rather than the early morning and late morning, then you do what works best for you. I was also going to say something I've been thinking about, and something I've really noticed over the past few weeks especially, is that try to observe how you feel when you're around certain people. So some people are going to make you feel better, some people are going to make you feel worse, and some people are just going to sort of match your energy. So you may leave feeling no better or worse. Obviously, if you feel better when you get around certain people, those are the kind of people you want to have in your life. They inspire you, you inspire them. You guys just feed off of each other, and you create this energy that picks both of you up and allows you to then go out, and now you have some elevated energy to go impact other people. Those are the kind of people you want to have around. The people that match your energy, maybe there's just, you don't necessarily get lifted by them, but you're not brought down by them. Those are still people that you can certainly spend time with, but I would definitely spend more time with people that inspire and elevate and pick you up than people that match your energy and leave you feeling the same as when you walked in the door and you saw them. And then, of course, and this has been the hardest one for me, there's going to be people that bring your energy way down, and those people you need to avoid at all costs, even if they're people you really cared about, people that you've been around for a long time, family, friends, you name it, co-workers. Those are the people you want to avoid at all costs. And I will make a note here and say that you may very well be that type of person to somebody else. But that doesn't mean you can't pull yourself out of the situation and move forward. I would say for myself that I pick people up, I'm sure. I also bring certain people down, I'm sure of that. I know for a fact that's happened throughout my life, and I'm sure it will happen again. So just realize it's not always about other people, it's also evaluating yourself and seeing, are you a person that lifts people up? Do you bring them down? Or do you just leave them right where they were when you guys cross paths? So always trying to pick people up would be the goal, but of course none of us are perfect, so just know that that's fine, and that you may very well simultaneously be somebody that elevates certain people and brings other people down, even in the same day, in the same moment. And that's just a chemistry between two people that you can't always account for, what they are thinking or how they are doing, and it doesn't always mesh well between two people. So just something to think about as you guys go throughout your day. I will most likely do a quick, couple minute talk each morning to get something out that's on my mind, and hopefully that can impact you guys in some positive way, show you guys workout footage, show you guys meals, and of course just try to be honest with you guys and open up. That's what is most important to me when it comes to this channel at this point, is being open and vulnerable and sharing my story with you guys. And I hope you guys will do the same and be willing to open up more, to me, but not just to me, but maybe you'll open up to other people in your life that you've been very closed off to. So just something to think about, guys. I will see you in the gym.
All right, boys and girls, let's do this. Leg workout commentary coming your way. Started with the power squat, 4 sets, 12 reps, couple minute rest in between. This machine is deceptively hard, especially at the bottom, and it looks like I'm barely crossing parallel. I felt like I was burying these reps. Like if I went any lower, I was going to collapse and fall right off of the machine, but the video would say otherwise. I also find it really funny. The video, I swear to God, it lies. Like when you're doing these sets, you're like, oh my God, by the end, you're like, oh, I couldn't have done another rep. Then you watch it on video and you're like, man, I could have done 5 more reps. It's a joke. It always feels harder than it looks on camera. Next, I moved on to the leg press. And now what I've been trying to do on all my leg exercises at this point is I've been trying to go deeper with everything. So if you guys watched me last fall, you would see that I probably went through about 3/4 of that range of motion on my leg press. And now I'm going as deep as I can on the leg press without having my back round out. And yeah, it's allowing me to use less weight, which leads to less knee pain. And I got a fantastic pump in my quads from the leg press today. So I would highly suggest, if you guys haven't already, really try to go through the most range of motion you can for yourself, the safest range of motion you can for yourself. Lower the weight a little bit, drop your ego, and see what happens. It really does make a big difference. After the leg press, I moved on to a dumbbell stiff leg deadlift, or Romanian deadlift. Kind of watching this video again makes me realize it's more of a stiff leg deadlift than it is a Romanian deadlift. And with my sweatshirt on, it's kind of hard to tell where my spine is at, especially my lumbar spine. But these feel really good for me. I've always enjoyed the dumbbell variation. Basically just holding them out in front of you slightly. You can see I turn them just a little bit, and I kind of aim to have the handles go down to the middle of my foot. If the dumbbells drift out in front of you just a hair, you actually will feel your hamstring stretch even better than if you're trying to rub your shins with the dumbbells. Which sort of goes against conventional wisdom. Most people would say that you want to try to drag the bar along your shins, like you're going to bloody your shins. But for the dumbbells, I found that my hamstrings stretch better if I allow the dumbbells to drift in front of me just a little bit. And then next I did a reverse lunge because, once again, like I said, I've been dealing with knee problems for quite a while on my left side, and this is a pretty safe variation for my knees. So right here I did 12 to 15 reps per side. You can see that YMCA employee comes over and is just standing there. She watched me for, I don't know, about a minute, and then right here I'm going to talk to her. And of course she asked me to put the camera away, so cool. So then I pulled out the camera and went rogue for a minute. Fuck the system. I'll be a rebel out there, and decided to record leg extensions, which I did 4 sets, 15 to 20 reps, and the pump was awesome, man. I really, really enjoyed this workout. And then to finish things off, I went hamstring curl, the lying variation. I did 2 sets of 15 reps with a heavier weight, and then I went 2 sets of 20 reps, of course, with a little bit lighter weight to smoke them out at the end. See, I was having a hard time getting the pad all the way to my butt. All right, guys, that's it for the commentary. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Woo! It is wet and rainy outside, but it was fucking hot and sweaty in the gym. Those extra couple bowls of cereal last night really helped with an extra pump. I even felt a pump on the power squat, which I don't usually feel a pump on those, even when I do sets of 12, 15, even 20 reps sometimes. So the fact that I felt the pump with sets of 12 means that my body was full of glycogen, ready to go, muscles were ready. Everything felt great. Leg press, great pump. I haven't done legs in this order in a while, but I think I'm going to start doing it like this again because I've been doing a lot of quad focused exercises first and then throwing in hamstrings as an afterthought. So now with this, I'll do some sort of squat variation, leg press, and then a deadlift variation into a lunge variation, into leg extensions, leg curls, and if I have time, hip work. But on the other hand, I came to the other YMCA and I was kindly asked to not film 2/3 of the way through my workout. Apparently some patron complained to the desk, and it sucks because both these gyms I've filmed at for over a year and a majority of the staff knows me, but I haven't been around in a while, and the camera hasn't been around in even longer, so people aren't used to the camera, they don't know me, and they think that, of course I'm spying on them or I'm gonna post videos and embarrass them, which I've never done. The focus is strictly on what I'm doing for you guys to watch and maybe learn something from. That's it, nothing else. So now I'm gonna go home. I believe it's about 10 o'clock, so that workout only took me about 80 minutes, which is maybe a world record for a leg workout. I haven't done a leg workout that quick in a while, so I like putting the pressure on myself. Gives me a time limit and makes me work harder than I would if I had unlimited time. So time to go home, shower, eat. I was debating whether to film my meals for the day, but come on, why not? You guys, I know you guys love to see these eggs. So eggs and egg whites, 300 grams of egg whites, 3 whole eggs, bagel with butter just because they're about ready to expire. And then you already know vitamin D, fish oil, and multivitamin left to right. And of course, the banana. It is 12:45. I am meeting with a buddy of mine at 2:30 at a restaurant across town. We're gonna talk some shop. I'm looking forward to that. So we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, whoa, get in focus. All right, let's see what the Amazon man brought us today. Some goodies, hopefully. 3 different things. First, sleeping mask. I've been using a sleeping mask by the same company, but it was the dual strap, and I had an issue with one of the straps, but it did work for a while. I really like the sleeping mask, especially because there's a lot of ambient light around my apartment, even through the blinds. There's a ton of ambient light from the street, so this sleeping mask is clutch. You can tighten it right on the back of your head, and I've definitely noticed better and deeper sleep using a sleep mask, and this is available, of course, on Amazon. Next, picked up this book called Unfuck Yourself, Get Out of Your Head and Into Your Life. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a pretty big personal development junkie. So I'm looking forward to enjoying this book. It is hardcover. I have found that I really like hardcover books over softcover books, and even more so over Kindle versions of books. I just like to have the book in my hand as I'm reading. And then lastly, I picked up some L-tyrosine, which I usually have in my pre-workout, but I haven't lately. But on a whim, I just decided I'd order it. Basically, you take, you know, some people it's only 500 milligrams. For most people, it's going to be 2 to 3 grams prior to your workout. And the L-tyrosine will work with caffeine. L-tyrosine leads to increased dopamine production. I think there's some debate out there as to whether that's actually true. But I've definitely noticed good effects from it, and it's cheap enough that I'm willing to use it. And anything that can work synergistically with caffeine is always a plus. And like I said, you know, I'm at a point now where I feel like 2 cups of coffee a day, I'm fucking raring to go. I got 16 hours in me. Didn't used to be that way. And then if I go above 2 cups a day, which, you know, you would say maybe is on the low end 200 milligrams of caffeine, and on the high end, depending on how much coffee you use, 400 milligrams. I just feel like at that point I'd be so wired and just so, you know, irritable and anxious and everything that comes along with excessive stimulant intake, the negative. So yeah, guys, that's the Amazon order. Cool, man. Good times. All right, so I'm headed to a bar called Brewers Row to go meet my buddy Bruce. And for those of you guys who followed the channel last year, Bruce has been on my channel a few times doing a collaboration workout. He appeared on my channel and I appeared on his channel. He's an NPC men's physique competitor. Awesome guy, so we're gonna talk shop and see what's what, man. So let's get out of here. All right, I'm here. It's pretty shitty outside, it's rainy. I'm not gonna take the camera in. Bruce and I are just gonna kick it and talk. I'll fill you guys in afterwards about what's going on and what we're trying to make happen. So see you guys soon. Oh yeah. What's up? 5:12 p.m. Meal number 2, finally. Bruce and I spent about 2 hours talking. It was a great conversation. Excited about the future with that dude. I will talk more about that as things develop. But first, guys, it's time to eat, man. I gotta make sure I don't completely starve myself. Chicken and rice, a little butter, Frank's Red Hot. Let's see, I cooked the chicken yesterday and I seasoned with Mrs. Dash, and it's salt-free, so I threw some salt on here as well. Gonna enjoy this now, and then I may go hang out with a couple buddies later. It's time to peace out. Our time is over. It's 9:51 in the PM. Whoa. Super white, but basically there we are, brother. Ooh. Yeah, so night's over. Had a good time. Met some old buddies at a bar. Had some vodka sodas. a couple IPAs. Now it's time to drink some water and eat an apple and some almonds. So it's gonna be the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. If you like the channel, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. And as always, until next time, I am out. Take care.